this time. All right. Okay. So basically, I want you guys to just know, who I am, a little bit about my story and how I got to be here. So basically, after college, which was about, 12 years ago, which is scary, I was an athlete in college, and I was used to being a part of the softball team and having to work out, and that kept me in shape, and that's what kept me in shape my whole life. And long story short, after college, I kind of struggled to find what was going to work for me. So for 10 years or so, I kind of dabbled in different diets like South Beach, Atkins. I tried, I went to a wrap party. I've done Garcinia Gamboja. I literally tried everything, even stuff that's unsafe, because I just felt so uncomfortable in my skin. I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, but I would say I had a good 15, 20 pounds, and I would always fluctuate back and forth. And then during that time as well, I'm a teacher, so super stressful job. And I was kind of battling panic attacks and anxiety. I have hypothyroidism, so that's really difficult as well because my metabolism is really slow. And I literally felt like I was kind of just kind of floating through, I was really successful at my job, but I felt like I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was kind of healing it or ignoring it, I should say, probably by drinking too much beer and wine, which didn't help the cause. And then kind of when I was at a point where I was like, you know what, this is probably just what it's like to be 30 years old. You just slowly get, you lose energy, and you're just not quite, what you were when you were younger, and I'm just going to accept it. I actually had a coach reach out to me. She was a group fitness instructor at my husband's gym, because he's a personal trainer at Fidelity. And she kind of reached out to me, and for a little bit, I kind of was in her accountability groups. Very new to me. I kind of hung out in the background. I didn't really know what to do. I was really shy. I didn't really participate much. And one day I remember she just reached out to me, and she was like, I know that you want to lose, 10 to 15 pounds. I know that you keep starting and stopping. You don't seem like you really have a plan to follow for eating. You don't seem like you really have a fitness program to follow. She's like, I just want you to go all in with the 21-day fix. And I just want you to see if it works. No excuses. I want you to do it for the whole 21 days. And kind of gave me a kick in the butt, just do it. And I have to say, that was the first time anything ever worked for me. It was the combination of stepping out of my comfort zone, having to invest in myself and not wanting to, because so many times before I had spur of the moment bought a program on an infomercial at the gym, while at the gym, and then not did it. So I invested in the 21-day fix. I did it all. And I ended up losing 8 pounds in about 8 inches. And I was so proud of myself. I gained so much confidence. And I just kind of fell in love with the whole community of girls that were in her virtual gym, which is what you guys are in now. And I just loved all the positivity, because I was also struggling with my own depression and whatnot. And so that's why I ended up becoming a coach. And now I am planning on staying at home with my son when he gets here and doing this full time, which is awesome. And I just found a passion for it. I absolutely love helping people get results and feel better about themselves. Because a lot of people don't realize that it's not something that you can just do. It's something that has to happen from the inside out, so you have to really work on your inner self in order to be able to lose the weight on the outside and make the changes that you want to make, which is why a lot of people fall off the wagon. So I just absolutely love doing this. And I want you to know that there is no pressure in this group whatsoever to buy anything at all. You can follow your own plan. If you love to run, you can run. If you have a certain eating plan, I might tell you how I feel about it, especially if I don't think it's very good for you to be doing it that way. but ultimately I'm just going to support you and your goals, and same with your coach. If you have a different coach than me, she'll do the same thing. But ultimately, if your plan isn't working and you still have those goals come a month or 2 months and it's starting to kind of weigh on you, I definitely know that I have a plan that works because it worked for me. And it's not a quick fix. It's 100% like you have to be ready to make the change. But if you are, then I know for a fact it's going to work for you because it's real world eating. It's portion control, and you're not eliminating any food group. So anyway, most people don't eat enough, but we can get more into that later. So I just wanted you to know that this is not the aim of the group. The aim of the group is to support you, not to push products or anything like that. Hang on. But what is expected in the group is that you participate as much as you possibly can. We've just found that people who are really active in the group, they just get way better results, not just posting their own progress and sweaty selfies and struggles, but also encouraging other challengers. So every single day there is, and I think I forgot tonight because my doula came over, but every day, and it should happen before noon time. Obviously you guys know I'm like about to pop. I'm like 3 days away from my due date. But every day there is a daily challenge, and Catherine, raise your hand. Catherine is helping me out big time right now, and we're running this group together because she knows that pretty soon I'm going to be like, my world's going to be turned upside down. So she'll be posting, but basically there's a daily challenge every day. We want you to participate in it in the comments, and then there'll be an evening check-in, and that's basically just to make sure that whether you had a good day or a bad day, you're kind of reflecting on it so that you can make better decisions the next day or learn from it the next day. And we just found that we attracted a lot of really competitive challengers. So we do a point system, and I'm not sure if you guys have Google Sheets or not, but with the link, if you just download the app, it's really simple to keep your track of your points. You get points for all different reasons. And they're on that Google Sheet, but just as an example, you get 5 points for doing the daily challenge. You get 2 points for doing the evening check-in. And then you get points for doing different things like today, Sarah, you would get, I think, how many points is it? 8 or 7? She wrote up a post. I don't even know if she did this on purpose or just because she did it, but she wrote up a post and she tagged me in it because she wanted people to know that she found help from somebody who kind of helped align, I don't know how to say it. She's a unique consultant, and she believes in their mission, and she read Beachbody's mission to decide, commit, and succeed. And she found that it just really, she feels like this is going to work for her, and she wanted to give me a shout out. So she earns 8 points. So I would definitely log that because then at the end of the month, we do a prize drawing. And it's just really fun. It's a fun way to kind of, like, I know for me, like if a person dangles a carrot in front of me, I'm so competitive, like I'm going to want to win the prize. So if you want to get the extra points for being so active in the group, definitely do that. I was going to keep track of them for you, but it's just too many people in this group now. So I'm going to need you guys to help me out. The only thing that is a requirement for this group is that you register for a free account with your coach, and it legitimately is free. All it does is it just makes them your coach. You can reach out to your coach after this. You just ask them for a link. They give you the link. It takes like 2 minutes. You make a Beachbody account. It's free. And then the cool thing about it is that you get 7 days of Clean Week workouts, which are approximately 30 minutes each and instructed by Megan Davies, who is amazing. And the other cool thing about that is you kind of get to experience Beachbody on demand a little bit. And you get to see like a little bit about what it's like to have some meal plan resources and recipes and things like that. But it's very limited compared to what the real Beachbody on demand is like. But the cool thing about the Clean Week workouts is that they're kind of a combination of different workouts. So you might find that you like day 3 of Clean Week and that might be very similar to the program Insanity Max 30. Or you might like a move or 2 moves from workout 2, and that might be Core de Force or 21-day fix. So it's kind of helpful to know and pay attention to what you like about that, because that is a great deal. The Beachbody On Demand is only $99 for the whole year. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like real quick. Tell me if you can see my desktop. Can you see it? Oh, I have to press the button. All right, can you see it now? Okay, cool. So this is what Beachbody On Demand looks like when you have all of the programs. You get literally every program that Beachbody has ever created in its entirety. So like 21-day fix, that's clean week. This is what you're gonna get for the 7 days. Once the 7 days run out, there's no obligation or cost or anything like that. So you get all these programs. And then the really cool part about this is the Fixate cooking show and recipes. So this is just a ton of Fix approved recipes. There's new ones being released all the time. You can watch the video if you like to watch a cooking show while you're cooking it. But there's also program materials. You can print grocery lists out for those specific recipes. You can find like any recipe that you want. They're organized by breakfast, lunch, dinner, different types of food that you like. It's pretty awesome. So I just wanted you guys to see what that looked like, because that's a pretty sweet deal. And then lastly, after you guys are off of this call, I'm going to send you an email. Let me come back to you. Where are you? Need to stop sharing my screen. There we go. After this call, I'm going to send you all an email that's going to tell you how to access this. It's going to tell you how to take your before and after pics and measurements, just in case you haven't done that yet. I know it's like the worst part of this whole process, but honestly, people are so angry once they start having results and they didn't take those before pictures. Like, it's the worst, because sometimes the scale isn't going to reflect it. And I mean, not only that, but you having the before and afters, you can send them into Beachbody and get like really cool free t-shirts for like the 21-day fix or whatever program you did. And you can enter into contests to win $500. I was a finalist for that for my before and after results. So it's just, I mean, it's like, why not? It's one extra step. If you don't want to send them to us, you don't have to, but definitely do them. So I'll be sending you how to take those before and after measurements. I'll send you some sample eating plans. And lastly, you'll get in the email different really cool, I don't think I have it in here, but there's like a really cool resource where you track your 30-day journey. It gives you a spot to write down your measurements, and it gives you a spot to write down your food. And if you like paper and pencil, you know, it's really cool. But there's also an app for that as well. And there's going to be a survey in there that just kind of goes through what you're struggling with and what you've always kind of struggled with in the past, what your eating habits are like, what your goals are. It will probably take you like 10 minutes to fill out. And then after I receive that from you, I will contact you personally, or your coach will contact you personally. So that's basically it. Just want to go through a few very quick things to make sure that you understand how the group actually works. So here's our page. So the pinned post when you're on your computer is always going to be at the top. So that's our 5 a.m. club. There is the link right here. That's what you're on right now. It's a Zoom. And that's where you can get together and all start your workout together. It doesn't have to be at 5 a.m. if that's too early. But if you're just struggling to get it in, you can post in the group, would anybody like to work out with me at 6 o'clock? And, you know, have the two of you join up so that, you know, you're responsible to somebody else. And then also, this is the point sheet, which I'm going to pull up very quick. This is what it looks like. These are all the ladies who we have as doing the points system right now. It runs from February 1st to February 7th. and it tells you what you get up here for points for different reasons. This is the 2 points for check-ins, for evening check-ins. This is the 5 points for the daily challenge. 10 points for tagging me in a post. So Sarah, that would apply to you because you did it on your personal Facebook wall. If you shout out another challenger, it gives you 7 points just one time a week. So you think that another challenger has been pretty impressive and consistent, you can shout them out. 15 points for Sunday progress pictures and measurements. Don't do them every day. You don't even need to do them every week, but you're going to want to do them at the end of the 3 weeks for sure. And then referring friends to the group. I know that a lot of the people in here now are referrals. So we love referrals. And then sometimes there's partner challenges, which is what is behind here. And then we just skip forward to week 2 and 3. And at the end of week 4, at the end of February, we'll do the prize drawings. So that is that. There is a files section right here. And these files are kind of random right now. We're kind of getting the group organized, but there's all kinds of resources in there. Like if you want the complete 30-day challenge journal, you can just download it. And this is what I have printed out. This is like pretty neat. I just did it front to back so it wouldn't take up that many pieces of paper. But if you like to write things down, you can do your measurements, your weight, use your goals, and then it has like the eating plan. You can write down your meals. So it's pretty cool. And then there's other resources in here as well under the file section. At the top, there's also albums. Let's go back to discussion. Where's the albums? Is it in here? Catherine, am I?
Go into photos.
Right here? No. Oh, right here. Okay. So,
and then go to albums.
Yep. So
like
right here. So this is what I've been trying to work on, but I haven't quite yet because I've just been in so much pain and just trying to like get through it right now. But I'm going to be adding in some recipes in here for like Fix approved snacks. This is for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And you can click into here and find different recipes. Also, at some point, we're going to create a album for each of you who want one in the challenge group. And you can kind of like post your own things in here, like before and after pictures, motivating quotes. It's kind of like your folder so that you can kind of track your own progress. So that will be coming too. So that's basically it. That's kind of the group in a nutshell. So I'm going to unpause you guys now and see, or unmute you, and I'm going to see if there's any questions that I can answer, that we can answer. I'm having trouble unmuting. There's Sarah. Susan. I can't unmute Susan. Oh, there we go. No, I can't unmute her. Okay, Susan, hopefully you can unmute yourself. Did you lose one? I think we lost Anna.
Oh, yes. I didn't realize a lot of it was like she already signed up. She just got on demand and everything.
Okay. So she feels pretty good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So Susan, Sarah, do you guys have any questions?
No.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that covers it. I think it's good.
All right. Awesome. Susan?
I missed the beginning of it, so not exactly sure. I was dealing with my 4-year-old.
That's okay. All right. So I actually recorded it this time. So in your email, I'll attach a link so that you can watch the part that you missed.
Okay.
And then if you have any questions, just obviously email me, or you can private message me on Facebook. And like I said, if you didn't register for the free account yet, I'll give you that link, and it will take you like 1 minute to do it. And then you can log in and check out the Clean Week workouts and see if it's something that you want to do.
Okay.
So that's basically it.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds
cool.
good.
Thank you for jumping on.
No problem. Good luck with that baby.
Yeah. Thank you.
Almost
You
there.
better come soon. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
And can I just say something real quick? And I'll
Yeah.
say this to the whole group once Jess
Yeah.
has her baby, but like, I'm Catherine. I'm in the group. You'll find me. Message me if you guys have any questions, especially like whenever she has her baby. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to wait until she's back or whatever. Like she and I will be talking once she's ready. But I can help you get set up or whatever it is you need, just so don't feel like, I know the start of the program, a lot of like, I have my new challenger. She's messaged me like 10 times in the last 2 days, which I get. And like, she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, that's what I did to my coach. Like, that's what you do. So we'll talk about it in the whole group, but just, I'm here. So message me anytime. And I'll get back to you as soon
And
as
she's
possible.
really good. She's actually more helpful than I am because she's actually a mom. So she knows a lot of answers that I haven't experienced the answer to yet. So
Well, I'm here for whatever you need. So sorry, it's super dark right now.
all right, cool. So if you guys don't have any other questions, comments, anything, then I can let you go so that you can go and enjoy the rest of your night.
All right.
All right, sound good?
All right.
All right,
Thank you.
cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.